This is Renee Atkinson from Pink Tulip Quilting here in Michigan on a lovely summer evening, ready to bring you my unboxing video from Lumin Fabrics for our Island Batik Ambassador Challenges for the last 6 months of 2025. We really appreciate the Island Batik Ambassador program with all the complimentary partners that Lumin puts together for these challenges. We have Oliso, Schmetz Needles, Aurifil Thread, of course can't forget Hobbs Batting, Funky Friends Factory, by Annie Patterns. Did I mention Aurifil Thread? And of course, my favorite, Accuquilt. Love their dies. Love how easy that is to cut out pieces, and it's with such precision. So I just wanted to mention those before I move into showing you what I received this July. First off, we're going to start with Hobbs Batting. And everybody knows how wonderful Hobbs is. This is a poly down, wonderful loft, and great for any of your quilt projects. Then of course we have the heirloom collection, which are great. Cotton batting. I like to use a cotton batting. If I can't get wool or silk, definitely go with cotton. And this one is a fusible. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to try that and see how that works. I've been kind of a old school quilter where I do not use that spray. I have a highly sensitive lung capacity, and I'm just afraid to use that in the home. So sorry about that, but that's my 2 cents. But the best thing about Hobbs is the Tuscany collection. I love these. They make your sandwiching for the top and the back of the quilt quick, easy, with no lumps, no bumps. And so I did receive this one here. It is the cotton wool blend, which I love. I love their wool too, and then larger on bleach cotton. So thank you, Hobbs, and thank you, Lumin Fabrics. Moving on, I wanted to talk a little bit about we were not able to get our by Annie products here in time for this video, but I did want to show you a few of their options. I love the by Annie mesh. I think I have it in every color, and my grandkids love it. I use it, my granddaughters, I have 3 of them, and they, every couple of months, it's, Grandma, can you make us a beach bag? Can you make us a over the shoulder hobo bag? It's always, hey, Grandma, can you make? And I can't make one. I have to make 3 for each of the granddaughters. So I have them in every color. Love this mesh. I've also combined the colors, and that's kind of interesting and fun, something special. And I can't say enough about the soft and stable that by Annie has to use in bags. I've also used them in stuffed animals. Kind of makes them a little stiffer, and even though they're soft, but you know, I think they'll last a little longer with the soft and stable, which I love. So thank you, by Annie. And also, I have to mention their hardware, which normally comes in these little boxes. This one happens to be magnets. And when you're done, these little boxes come in handy either for your grandchildren, or if you're a beater like me or collector of buttons, ideal. So once again, by Annie, I wanted to show you that. So for my by Annie challenge this year, Island Batik fabrics, this is a wonderful mint, my daughter's favorite colors. It's Night and Day is the project I'll be working on, and this is the October. So look for my October challenge. I think it's going to be very pretty, and maybe my daughter will love it at Christmas time. So that's the by Annie. We also have a surprise. This is for the November blog hop. I have not opened it yet, and it's still packaged. And so in November, you'll be able to see what will be coming to your local fabric stores and available on luminfabrics.com. This special Island Batik collection. And it, of course, I think I have 2 yards of a light and dark, and then the whole collection, which I'm excited for. And then Aurifil, there will be an Aurifil challenge, and it's a crazy quilt again this year. I love crazy quilts. I love including embroidery in my quilts, and in my fabric collages and anything else I can find. So what I received from Aurifil is a wonderful variegated, which I love variegated thread. I have quite a collection of Aurifil variegated thread. This lovely teal, I'm partial to blue, can you tell? And this great green, which is very unique and unusual. And then this like dark blue, almost purple. So I have some ideas already for this crazy quilt challenge. I hope they work out, and I appreciate Aurifil sponsoring that challenge. The fabric I'll be using for that challenge is quite bright, and here it is. It's called, of course, Color Burst, and how wonderful is that? This is by Jerry Keeve for Heidi Pridemore. It'll be available. It's in the spring 2025. Available in your fabric stores. This is for the September blog hop. Now, I'd like you to help me decide. I have ideas for this project, but, you know, Lumin Fabric is so wonderful to provide us with 4 yards each of a gray, a white, and a black, which is indispensable for our quilting projects. But I can't decide. Am I going to use a black background or a white background with this Color Burst fabric? I think both would be luscious, and we'll see what happens. Maybe you can post in the comments, black or white. You decide, and it would help me out a lot. Also coming up is, you know, I think we all love, as quilters, love the pre-cuts. And this is a wonderful, playful purple. Look how gorgeous the colors are on that. So lovely. And this is the tantalizing teals. You know, these 10-inch pre-cuts are wonderful with the Accuquilt. You can either fold them in half depending on the size of the die, or you can use the whole 10-inch. So whatever size die you have. But these 10-inch, because I love to have a variety, I don't like to use the same fabric over and over again. That's just me. And so these 10-inch are wonderful with the Accuquilt system. And boy, the Accuquilt system really saves time and really has precision cutting, which is important to me. I'll let you in on a secret. I am basically blind in my left eye. So sometimes it gets very difficult to read the rulers, and so those Accuquilt is really helpful for those of us who have vision issues. And you know, I'm not afraid to say it, but you know, just forgive me if I'm ever wonky. So, additionally, Lumin sent us these wonderful foundations. And boy, variety is my game. You have this wonderful dotted teal and a lime and this luscious purple here. How wonderful is that? A wonderful, another like kind of minty, favorite, my daughter's favorite. This gorgeous blue and lovely blend of purples and blues. You can find these foundation fabrics at lumin.com, and go on their website. It's, man, you can spend hours there, really. So here's some more, kind of going with the color burst. These are bright colors, this dark blue with this wonderful motif, a nice lime and dark green, some orange, and orange red. Look at this yellow, golden yellow. Looks almost like daffodil petals. And then this one I'm calling poppy. I have poppies in my yard, and this is really the color they are. And they're absolutely gorgeous. By the way, I've done 2 quilts on poppies, both as a memoir to my mom, who was a wonderful gardener, and the poppies I have in my yard are heritage poppies from her garden, and so they're very dear to me. And be looking on Pink Tulip Quilts WordPress site. I do have a couple of blogs about those quilts, which I love. And then we do have, to go with the spring 2025, we have this wonderful red and a neutral, and another 4 yards of neutral. Now these neutrals, Island Batik neutrals, they're very subtle. And you can see right here, this one's a little more yellowy. This one has, some golden tint to it. And go to Lumin Fabrics, look at their neutrals. Absolutely lovely, absolutely stunning in a quilt. And, very precious to have. One final set of fabrics this is called Aurora. And how gorgeous is that? All 10-inch pre-cuts are 42 pieces with 20 fabric designs. So you get double 10-inch pieces, and just absolutely stunning fabric. And I did get this lovely dark, 2 yards of a light neutral we get with each of these. And then here's the neutral. Very, very gorgeous, and can't wait to use them. I always get really excited when I unpack my boxes when they come, and you know, then the mind starts going, and we get down to designing. So I guess my final share is going to be these 5-inch stash builders, and they truly are stash builders. I have a special affinity for these because there's a variety you get in each package. It's like, oh, surprise, surprise, look what's in the middle of these. And it's a lot of fabric. And you can find these in your local fabric shop or online at Lumin.com, luminfabrics.com. And what's great about these is, yeah, you don't know. And then they're 5-inch. Slice them in half. That's a 2.5-inch sashing. You can use for binding. Yeah, it's wonderful. And like this one has a variety of colors. And then if you look at the side, you can see there's additional colors on the inside. This one is more dark. They have some browns in there, which I'm low on. And some purples, and then there's that gold in there. So that's it for my unpacking here in my studio. I appreciate all your follows. Please be watching the Island Batik Ambassadors, incredible bunch of designers and creatives who it's just amazing with each challenge, each monthly challenge. There's such a variety of creativity, and it's always amazing. And what a talented group Lumin has selected. And I'm really proud to be a part. So just thank you from Pink Tulip Quilting, and we'll catch you at the next one.